Welcome back. Right, Jacob has been. Look at this. Really, really nice. Super happy with this. Married it up to the existing ceiling. I've got to put a bit of filler and caulk in there. That's just, it happens when you're doing all this work, but so happy we managed to marry up the ceiling. Got a little gap there where the last wall wasn't square, but it is now square. So we're gonna do some magic around there. Try and make that a nice job. So yeah, really pleased with it. Got that in there, got that cable out ready. It's gonna be nice. Should be just long enough. But yeah, that's working really well. So in terms of orders, I'm gonna do the rads today. So I've got this towel here from UK Rads. So that's gonna go there. I've got an element to change in the other bathroom. So I'm gonna get that sorted. And once the heating's all filled back up, that's done. And then I can move on to the toilet. Shower doors in tomorrow. So we're gonna get that done tomorrow. I'll show you these nice little detail on these tiles here. I think they're quite a subtle, nice little detail there, just on that back wall, looks quite good. Then I'm gonna refit the old hand scrubber shower that was here. Like I said, I was keeping all the shower in, so just gonna put that on this side. Remember, it was on over there originally. This is now on the correct side, so I'm gonna put that on. And then yeah, basin toilet. And then I'll see how I get on, but I'll probably hang the mirror and everything and then get Ads to come back when he's back off holiday to wire this all in and shawling for the silicone and the rubbish clearance, and we're good to go. So right, let me go and drain this down and crack on. Nothing like an outdoor drain cock, is there? Absolutely the best. So this is the towel out from UK Radiators. Oh, it's got some good weight to it. Really good quality. See how well packaged it is. So trying to film this. So that is going to go in the bathroom. I think that looks really nice. So they supply valves as well, which is down there. So they're going to be made in. So let's get this unpackaged and made in. It'd be nice. So these are the white valves, as you can see, from UK Radiators. Got thermostatic route. Now, normally with a rad towel, I would put a bit of liquid PTFE on there, but to be honest, when they're painted like this, I just don't really trust it that much. So just gone for the bit of Faithful Loctite 55, as you can see around there. Just give it a good wrap round inside the threads, and then I sort of go over it a load. Woo, like that. Woo. So. And what I like about these rads is inside there's never any like crap, you know, like in here there's never any like horrible loads of little bearings and stuff in there. Like, it's just nice. So that's good. So just getting this made up and then flip it upside down and do the vent. So these are awesome for this. So you see it's been painted on white. Now if I was to just put that straight on there, I'm bound to scratch that, make a little mark. So Nipex have come up with these little sleeves. You can buy a pack of these and they're just absolutely perfect for this. So one-handed madness. Slides on there like that. Slides on there like that. That's just so helpful. So now I'm not going to mark any of that white on there, or when I do the nuts up either. So same applies to there. So I can get these on there now without marking anything up. Now, obviously, if you haven't got these, what I tend to do is a little bit of packaging. You could use loads of stuff. You could rip a bit of cardboard up and just put the cardboard around it first, then put your spanner on there and tighten it up. So there's loads of different ways. That's how I used to do it back in the day before these posh things came out. But I thought I'd show you these. Bloody handy, isn't they? Look at that. It's great, isn't it? This is super easy. So that's what you got on the back there. Note that there's no brackets like in the middle there, so that means you can get like a full towel behind there. The amount of towels I see where the guys like put the bracket in the middle or something, it's just no good for anyone. So this is what you got. So you got this little bit here, and then on the back there it's threaded. So I'm going to make that screw through there, and then I'm simply just going to, once that screw through there, I'm just going to screw that onto that, and that's done like that. And then you basically slide this on, and then you put your little securing screw in there. So whenever I do the securing screws, I'll do it from this is obviously the bottom of the radiator, so I'll do that there. And I'll do that there. You probably noticed that. Oh, I'm bound to get comments on that. Yeah, I slipped and it knocked a little bit off the corner, but that's why it's facing the back, so they're never gonna see that. But yeah, that'll go on there, and then just do the others. So that valve is gonna be that way in. So yeah, as it gets narrower, so the pipe flow is gonna go through there, out there. I've just taken that measurement, that's about 150, and then I've just chosen a height in here of how high I want that tower off the floor. So I offered my tape up, and essentially I went for a bit of easy. I looked at this pipe here and I was like, right, that's the middle of the valve, and I basically did that and I thought that'd be a nice height. So that works out on that grout line there, so easy to mark and stuff. So that's going to be one bracket, is going to be there. And then what I did is I measured between there and that bracket, and I always say it out loud. I always go from the 10, don't go from the end of the tape, always go from the 10. But a good habit to get into, because people always forget to take the 10 off, is you say from the 10 is 1480. So I keep saying from the 10 is 1480. Then when I come in here, I get my tape, instead of going like that on the grout line, I go, oh yeah, from the 10 it's 1480. And obviously I've pinged my laser level up, so it's up there, little permanent marker there, that is the dot for the next one. I've done the same again with the measurement. So from the 10, I think it was 553, so I did exactly that. So from the 10 is 553, and that's my next one. So I know that's the width there. I'm gonna obviously level it, because that's just, I've just marked the width there. And then what I'll do is, once I've drilled these holes, I'll put my laser up this side, and that's done. And that's why I did this in plastic. So I've got a little bit of wiggle room to get it in and out, so it's nice. So that'll be dead straight. And the same with this one can sort of come over, go over. You just got that little tiny bit of room, and then afterwards I can put my Talon snap bits on over the top of this, and that'll be good to go. What I will do, before I do that, and it's all in position, I'll just put a bit of stuff around there just to seal that up, in case, you know, they get out of the showers, load of water, and it'll just run down into the ceiling below. So I'm gonna seal that up, and that'll be good to go. So just thought I'd share that little process. So now I'm just gonna bring my hoover up, drill these out, get the tile bit out, and get the brackets on the wall. There we have it. So that's on, it's tucked away in the corner. It's got the basin there, trying in that space, and then the mirror above it. To the left-hand side of this shaver socket, which could be a toothbrush holder, charger, sorry. So they wanted as big a tower as they could get away with. So I think I'll tuck that out of the way, and then toilet can go there. It's coming along, it's looking good. Done well. So that's what I was telling you about there. Little screw tucked away in there. It's nice, it's on there nice and plumb, solid. Woohoo! So this toilet comes with these fixings. I am not a fan of these. Essentially, you screw these onto the bolts here, and then you tighten them in. That gives you all the instructions. So there we go, like so. And then what you do is you point them downwards, like so. But I'll show you upwards just so you've got an idea. Then this goes like over the top of that, and then what you do is it's like a little plastic grub screw or whatever. It was probably metal, to be fair. It should be metal. But you just get this acts like a long Allen key, and it just screws in. So it'll be like that, and it just screws in from the bottom, and that's it. That's all that holds your toilet on, like that. So they do tend to wiggle loose over a few years. That's why I'm not a big fan of them. But it's all so you don't see a nut on the end of the toilet. It's all to achieve that, but they're not very good. So what you do, see that little hole there, this is it. I just think this is such a crap design, but you have to, it's better when you've got two hands. Push that, down there, and that's what them brushes are for. There you go. That's what sits in there, like so. You do the same for the other side, and then this is like your extended Allen key, so that goes in there, like so. He says, come on. There you go. So this is now your Allen key that you tighten up underneath, and then you basically just do the grub screw into there, and that's all that's holding it on. Rubbish. Right, I was cracking on there. Now I can get this. I can get. Stop cancelling my sentences, Todd. Let's actually say something. I can actually get the shower door in without having to remove the basin. Basically, the shower door came in today, so I didn't. Yesterday, I was just trying to do as much as I can in that daytime. So I screwed the basin back. So that's in. It's very easy to pop out if it's in the way. It's not a problem. But I can get this door in. Now, I was just cracking on and I thought, I haven't done any videos again. But this is something I want to touch on. So I don't know if you can see here. These are the raw plugs that I've screwed in. Uno, dos, tres. And now with this, because it's obviously a bifold, we haven't got any end panels. How you have to do this, how I do this is I fix one channel up on one side. So I choose a side, it'll be this side here. So I'm going to screw that in. But I wanted to show you this. I'll say this in every video because it's the most common mistake ever. But before you screw this up on the wall, you need to put silicone down here, just behind the channel. Don't put the channel up and then silicone up to it. It has to go behind. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to screw this one up, and then what I'm going to do is, you can see I've done the holes here. I'm going to put some CT1 in there as well. Same as down here. I'm going to put a little bit here. And then what I'm going to do is push the door into that channel and then kind of like move it out, have all the screws in here. And then when it's over to one side, very carefully, I'm going to push the channel back, squash it all up against the silicone. So I'm going to slide it out, squash up against the silicone, and then I'm going to screw that up. Yes, channel, I know. You're going to get screwed up in a minute, you lucky thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to screw it in there, and then we can play around adjusting the door left and right, make sure it's centre, and then crack on. Stop it, you. I'm trying to get in the video, bloody hell. So you can see that it's all splodged out a little bit. Perfect, that's what we want. So it's sealed behind there, so I can clean it up in a second. And then here now, see I've got that channel on. There's a bit of gunk behind there, all in, ready to go. I've got my screwdriver in there, and then what I'm going to do is, let's get you in shot, is slide it back onto there, and we've got the same result. Wallop. So that is it from me. The only thing left to do is install this little toothbrush charger. No, I couldn't say that, toothbrush charger. And let me show you the results. So all the rubbish has been cleared, all the furniture's been put back, everything's been hoovered and everything like that. Sean come here last night and siliconed everywhere. He's done a lovely job. So that's it. All we need to do is just when Adam gets back off holiday, he's going to wire this up. Like I said, he's going to change that and wire that up. But everything else, it's all done. All sealed. Got the, and that tower fits in there really nicely. The tiling's come out really nice. Now, just for everyone, just in case, need a little bit of a recap. Originally, there was a closed couple toilet here and a tiny little corner basin in there. Now, what we wanted was some storage under the basin and to upsize the basin because it was just a tiny little leaky corner, one like that. And then there was a radiator there. So what I've done is by boxing this out, we've now got a nice big shelf on top of here, which is lovely, really handy. Looks clean, everything's easy to clean. A lovely plant there, look really nice when it's done. Got the toilet back in the same place with the frame behind. Moved the radiator to this side now, because you don't really need to get to this, but we've got a great big tower out in here from UK Radiators. It's come out really nice.
So haven't compromised on that. You can get loads of towels and stuff like that still in there for such a small ensuite. That's awesome. So that's really good. Got a nice big basin unit now. Right down, loads of storage in there, which always helps keeping little bathrooms clean and tidy. You don't want stuff everywhere. So that's great for storage. Got storage above. We have a little toothbrush charger thing there that's coming out. And now this was it. This is what changed the game. When I come in here, that's the first thing I suggested. They said, oh no, we can't have the basin here because the door won't open. I said, well, if we get a bifold door, it'll open up into the shower tray, which has massive benefits because with pivot doors, every time they open up, they drip all over the floor, right? It's just constant. The sills, because they're just getting rubbed all the time, they perish. Not very good, not a big fan of pivot doors whatsoever, but a bifold door, fantastic. You've got loads of room to get in and out of that. All of the water that's all in here, it will all drip down into the tray, keeping the bathroom nice and tidy. I've moved the shower from here to here. So this is that's this exact same shower that was there, which was really silly because it used to, as you turned it on, you'd have to lean across, turn it on, all the water would soak all your arm, you've got it all coming at you at the door. So now having it here, so it sprays like the length of the tray, not the width. They can literally, if they want, they can just crack the door open a little bit like that. In, showers on, no arms getting wet, nothing uncomfortable, and that's working a treat, and that's a lot better. With the baskets over there, so loads of storage when you're showering, you can just grab stuff. And yeah, considering that this is all existing, had to take tiles off of tiles, keep the ceiling, I think it's come out really nice. It's come out really good. There was a lot of work with the plastering and all the prep work, but yeah, I'm super happy with that. And there's quite a lot going on in this tiny space and it doesn't feel like it's too busy. This little bathroom series, give a little thumbs up, a little comment on what you like. Take care, I'll see you on the next one, bye.